Howdy folks, Yildai Nick's here for Yildai's Pet Corner. About a week ago we started a campaign. One subscriber, one bone. We got 9 bones, 9 subscribers last week. You'll notice Nick's on the intro, and next week we'll find out how many subscribers we got, and we'll have Scooby.
It's a beautiful morning in the neighborhood. Okay, Nix, go to the bathroom. And off he goes, racing through the neighborhood until he finds the perfect spot.
Welcome to Yildai's Pet Corner.
Sea turtles begin life on sand, then vanish into the vast blue expanse, found in every ocean except the polar regions. For years, during a period scientists call the lost years, they drift and swim across entire ocean basins, surviving storms and countless empty miles. An internal compass, still mysterious, guides their steady paths. They are unrivaled endurance swimmers, quiet, persistent, and born to roam the world's currents. Juveniles mature in rich, distant feeding grounds, growing strong over thousands of miles. When the time comes, adults leave these havens to reproduce, undertaking epic migrations back to specific beaches perfectly suited to their species. These movements are deliberate and ancient, parts of a long, repeating life cycle that trades growth for reproduction at the right times and in the right places. Somehow, they always find their way back. Across empty horizons, they hold a steady course despite shifting seasons and powerful currents. What steers them remains partly hidden, though many scientists believe they navigate using the Earth's magnetic field like a biological GPS. Their incredible journeys connect oceans, generations, and shorelines, carrying the ancient story of their species forward through time. Sea turtles are true survivors, ancient mariners that have navigated our planet's oceans for over 100 million years. They are living fossils, a direct link to a prehistoric world teeming with colossal marine reptiles and strange, now-extinct creatures. They swam in primordial seas while dinosaurs roamed the continents, witnessing their reign and their dramatic fiery extinction. When the cataclysmic asteroid struck, plunging the world into darkness and reshaping life on Earth, these turtles endured. Their incredible fortitude is almost beyond comprehension. While countless species vanished forever, they held on, a quiet, constant presence in the turbulent, changing waters. Through it all, they adapted. As continents drifted apart, creating new oceans and currents, they adjusted their ancient migratory routes. As climates shifted from tropical heat to glacial cold and back again, their biology proved flexible enough to withstand the changes. This profound resilience is etched into their very DNA, a biological blueprint for survival perfected over eons. Today, this incredible lineage continues with 7 distinct living species. Each one is a masterpiece of evolution, a unique solution to the challenges of life in the vast marine world, perfectly honed for its specific ecological niche. Among them are the gentle green sea turtles, the powerful loggerheads, the colossal deep-diving leatherbacks, and the vibrant hawksbills. Each species is uniquely built for a life at sea, a living testament to a story of survival that spans ages. From the texture of their shells, which can range from the bony plates of a loggerhead to the leathery skin of the leatherback, to the shape of their flippers, every detail tells a story of adaptation. They are not just inhabitants of our oceans. They are a fundamental part of its ancient, enduring history, the quiet, constant guardians of the deep. Imagine being born alone, on a beach you've never seen, and knowing, somehow, exactly where the ocean is. This isn't a fantasy, it's a reality for sea turtles, who begin their lives with an instinctual, desperate scramble towards the water. Sea turtles do this every single day, and the journey they take after that is one of the most incredible survival stories in the animal kingdom, a testament to millions of years of evolution. Their story is ancient. Sea turtles have existed for over 100 million years. They swam in the same seas as giant marine reptiles and lived alongside dinosaurs. They are true survivors, having weathered the asteroid impact that wiped out so many other species. They adapted to oceans that changed, continents that moved, and climates that shifted dramatically over eons. Today, 7 living species carry on this legacy. From the gentle green sea turtle to the formidable loggerhead, the colossal leatherback, and the intricate hawksbill, each is uniquely built for a life spent almost entirely at sea, a living link to a prehistoric world. Sea turtles are true global citizens, found in every ocean except the frigid polar regions. Their lives are defined by epic migrations. Some species travel entire ocean basins, undertaking journeys that are difficult to comprehend, from the warm waters of the Caribbean all the way to the coast of Africa, or from the shores of Japan to the beaches of Mexico, crossing the vast, empty expanse of the Pacific. They migrate thousands of miles between their feeding grounds and nesting beaches, and somehow, against all odds, they always find their way back. How do they do it? This incredible feat of navigation has long puzzled researchers. The leading theory is that sea turtles use Earth's magnetic field like a built-in biological GPS. From the moment they first taste the salt water, they are believed to imprint on the unique magnetic signature of their birth beach. This invisible map is etched into their minds. Years later, sometimes decades later, this internal compass guides the females back across oceans to the exact same stretch of sand where they were born to lay their own eggs. Same beach, same ocean, same planet, a different lifetime. These long-distance travelers play a crucial role in the health of our oceans. Different sea turtles have different diets, and each one makes a vital contribution. Green turtles act like gardeners of the sea, grazing on seagrass and keeping the underwater meadows healthy and productive. Hawksbills use their sharp beaks to eat sponges, which prevents them from overrunning and smothering vibrant coral reefs. Loggerheads use their powerful jaws to crush crabs and shellfish, helping to regulate populations of hard-shelled invertebrates. And the giant leatherbacks feed almost entirely on jellyfish, controlling their numbers. They aren't just travelers, they're ecosystem engineers. Sea turtles are built for endurance, perfectly adapted for a life of constant motion. The leatherback, the largest of all turtles, is a marvel of biology. It can dive over 4,000 feet into the crushing dark and can regulate its own body temperature to survive in cold water, a trait exceptionally rare for reptiles. All sea turtles are masters of breath control, able to hold their breath for hours while resting or sleeping underwater. They spend almost their entire lives in the open ocean, gliding on currents, propelled by powerful flippers. For these marine reptiles, land is only for one thing: the beginning. When it's time to lay eggs, females haul their heavy bodies onto beaches, often under the cover of darkness, to dig a deep nest with their flippers and deposit around 100 soft-shelled eggs. Her duty done, she returns to the sea, leaving her offspring to fate. About 2 months later, the hatchlings emerge in a flurry and make a desperate dash to the sea, guided by the faint glow of the moonlight on the horizon. The odds are stacked against them. Most won't survive the first few hours, but the few that do will begin an epic journey that may last 50 to 80 years. They cross oceans, they navigate using the Earth itself. They shape entire ecosystems with their presence. For millions of years, their greatest challenges were natural predators and the vastness of the sea. But their greatest challenge today isn't a shark or a storm, it's the modern world. And that's where part 2 begins. Hey, let's go check in on Nyx.
Hi, Dad. I love your stories. And if you at home enjoy them too, please, pretty please hit like and subscribe. It makes me so happy.
That's a good boy, Nyx. Thank you so much. And welcome back, folks. In part 1, we explored how sea turtles have survived for over 100 million years, how they navigate entire oceans using Earth's magnetic field, how each species helps keep marine ecosystems healthy, and the incredible journey hatchlings take from beach to open sea. Now we step into the part of the story they weren't built for, a chapter defined not by natural selection, but by human impact. For millions of years, sea turtles adapted to predators, climate shifts, and changing seas. Their instincts were honed for a world that no longer exists. The modern ocean presents a barrage of challenges unlike anything in their evolutionary history. These ancient mariners, who once navigated by starlight and magnetic fields, now face a world remade by us. Plastic pollution and drifting ghost nets turn currents into deadly traps. Boat traffic brings propeller strikes in once quiet waters. And relentless coastal development narrows the very nesting habitats they need to reproduce, squeezing them out of their ancestral homes. And at night, artificial lighting rewrites the map. For millennia, the brightest light was the moon reflecting off the water. Hatchlings that once followed that celestial guide to the surf now follow streetlights inland, a fatal miscalculation. They crawl toward roads, storm drains, and inevitable exhaustion. Each of these small modern interruptions compounds, interfering with the very behaviors that kept them alive for ages. It's a death by 1,000 cuts, and for countless hatchlings, the journey ends before it can even begin. Many never make it to the water. One of the biggest threats is accidental capture in fishing nets and longlines, a phenomenon known as bycatch. Because sea turtles are air-breathing reptiles, they need to surface regularly. When trapped underwater in these nets, they can't reach the surface and ultimately drown. Beyond fishing gear, plastic pollution poses a deadly case of mistaken identity. Plastic bags floating in the water column look remarkably similar to jellyfish, a favorite food of the giant leatherback sea turtle. After swallowing this indigestible plastic, a turtle's digestive tract becomes blocked. They feel full, stop eating real food, and can slowly starve. This heartbreaking issue is now one of the leading causes of sea turtle mortality worldwide. Wide aerial of a sunlit coastline, heat ripples shimmer above pale sand. As the planet warms, sea turtles meet a new invisible force shaping their future: temperature. Close on a nest chamber being measured, gentle hands brush sand from white eggs. For sea turtles, temperature decides destiny. Warmer sand produces more females, cooler sand more males. It's called temperature-dependent sex determination. Graphic overlay, sliding scale, cool on the left, icons mixed. Graphic overlay, sliding scale, warm on the right, icons shifting female heavy. On many nesting beaches today, warmer sands are tipping the balance, some producing over 90% females. A generation can hatch strong, yet emerge unbalanced. Hatchlings burst from the sand at dusk, silhouettes marked F. Without enough males, future nests may go unfertilized. A species built on ancient rhythms now faces a quiet bottleneck. Waves roll in under a bright moon. High tide bites into a dune face. Sand collapses. At the water's edge, another pressure grows. Rising seas and stronger storms are erasing the beach's turtles' need to nest. Foam rushes into a low nest. Eggs glint before being swallowed by surge. When dunes wash away, nests flood. Embryos suffocate. The map of safe shores shrinks. A ranger paces a receding beach. Stakes mark vulnerable nests. Distant cranes hint at shifting coastlines. Some places adapt, shading nests, relocating a few to cooler sands. But without curbing heat and sea rise, stopgaps won't hold the line. Return to a mother turtle in moonlight, laboring to cover her nest. These mothers still arrive, guided by memory older than our cities. Whether their daughters will have beaches to return to depends on what we do now. Protecting nesting habitat, restoring dunes, cooling the sands by cooling the climate. Final shot. Dawn light over a wide, intact beach. Tiny tracks lead to the surf. In the warmth of our century, the future of sea turtles is written in sand. We can help rewrite it. Climate change affects sea turtles in an unexpected way. The temperature of the sand determines the sex of hatchlings. Warmer sand produces more females. Cooler sand produces more males. As beaches heat up, some nesting sites are producing over 90% female hatchlings, threatening future population balance. Rising sea levels also erase nesting beaches entirely. Despite these challenges, sea turtle conservation has become one of the most successful wildlife recovery stories. Protected nesting beaches, turtle-safe fishing gear rescue programs, international protections have helped several species rebound. Some beaches that once saw only dozens of nests per year now see thousands. Given a chance, sea turtles recover. Across blue deserts with no roads and no landmarks, sea turtles carry maps written in the body. Hatchling Voyager they imprint on their birthplace, an invisible signature of Earth's magnetic field. Decades later, they read that signature again. Lines trace across the globe migration paths arcing from feeding grounds to distant horizons. In the open ocean, they feel subtle shifts in magnetism, angle intensity guiding them like constellations beneath the waves. Sun stars the geomagnetic compass remains. Night falls. A dark beach breathes with surf. The old traveler rises, returning not just to a coastline, but to the memory of sand and sea she first knew. Flippers whisper, a nest deepens. Eggs settle into warm secrecy. This is navigation without maps, a memory across oceans, an instinct refined over millions of years. Protected waters, safe shores give them time. The journey completes itself. Circle closed, life begun again under the moon. Sea turtles may not be social animals, but they possess remarkable memory and navigation ability. They remember migration routes across oceans. They return to the exact beach where they were born decades later. This is instinct refined by millions of years of survival. Sea turtles keep seagrass beds healthy, protect coral reefs, help maintain balanced marine food webs. Without them, entire coastal ecosystems begin to change. They aren't just travelers of the ocean, they are caretakers of it. Here's the big reveal. Sea turtles didn't survive 100 million years because they were strong. They survived because they were perfectly adapted to a natural world. Today, their future depends on whether our modern world can adapt to them. Quieter shores, protected nests, turtle-safe lights and gear. At sunrise, hope swims. And don't forget Safari Sunday, every Sunday. Let's go see what Rocky, Scooby, and Nix are getting into. Hey, enjoying our stories? Buy my dad a coffee, thanks. On behalf of myself, my pups, and my dad, we thank you for watching.
Please remember to like
and subscribe. We get bones.
Christmas may be over, but you know what isn't? Cats and dogs still freezing, still hungry, still waiting. This winter, your local animal shelter needs help more than ever. Please donate today and help keep them warm, fed, and safe.